And I want to believe, so my name again is Mida Jima. I want to believe that we are here with a pen and a paper, and as well probably at your system or your phone to be able to carry on some, pen down one or two things that you fall back to do thereafter. All right, and so I'm going to go here right now, sharing a page with us, and to give a highlight of what we do in Planb. Okay, I need to really show us what we do in Planb, because I know a lot of people have gotten it twisted and abuse certain things we do in Planb, and so we have to let us have an idea. I quickly want to show you, welcome to Planb. I saw somebody had said June 2009, one BTC was give and take about 0.001, just like some of those meme coin we are buying right now. And 200,000 Bitcoin will have cost you, sorry, somebody want to smite face. So give and take, 200 Bitcoin will have just cost you 20 Bitcoin dollars, and give and take, that was about, in Nigeria currency, let's say it's about 3,500 Naira to buy 200,000 Bitcoin. See, let us not deceive ourselves. Not many persons, including Felix talking, will have used $20 to buy 200,000 Bitcoin. And so forget it. It's not going to happen. You wouldn't have done that. Felix wouldn't have done that. So we do not need to deceive ourselves. So what you cannot do, or what you cannot adjust, or what you cannot address, it's just better you leave it and face reality. Okay? Now we need to face reality. And what's the reality? Buying Bitcoin is not the best option now. Don't disturb yourself. Buying Bitcoin is never the best option now. Rather, devise a means of earning it. So think metaverse. Many of you have heard about metaverse, Meta or Facebook. Yeah, there are correlation, but that's not the direct thing that the guy is talking about. But we're smelling some smoke. Anything can happen, but always understand this. To get Bitcoin now is not to buy it. I've been saying this time without number, even when Bitcoin was less than $10,000. I told a lot of friends, I said, don't bother yourself about buying Bitcoin. Just devise a means to earn Bitcoin. And now to earn Bitcoin, now this is November 2021, to earn Bitcoin, you have a lot of means, but I just mentioned a few of them. Metaverse is a project that's going to be, hyping a lot of coins that's going to be connected with what Metaverse can solve. So I make your job easier for those of you who have been in crypto and you know so much about crypto. Now, I'll give you a research to be working on to research for coins that are related to Metaverse applications and protocol. And of course, there are going to be a lot of hypes around those coins. Of course, we've seen them happening. NFT, meme coin, and staking project. Now, we're going to go to a level in cryptocurrency more that you have activities so much about staking project. I've been saying this long time, for more than 3-4 years now, that we're going to have more of staking and masternode eventually. A lot have not been making money on masternode and staking. And I'll tell you why many people are not making money on masternode and staking. People felt the percentage is too small. And they failed to understand that some coins that have not really gained some popularity, they follow different pattern of strategy to maintain and solidify their network protocol. And so they have to run a kind of masternode system, especially, a proof of stake coins. And that's where you are hearing about staking, masternode, minting, and all of those technologies now. And you can't really have the race you want to run to chase Bitcoin as it's going. Because I'm looking at Bitcoin maybe before the week runs out, this week we're entering, we're looking at Bitcoin could probably hit above $70,000. Now, if it does not, what happened? Then it can come down to $49,000. Who cares? So it doesn't really matter what price of Bitcoin is doing in the market. What is important is to know what exactly are you looking for. So don't buy Bitcoin, earn Bitcoin. And so when you're able to earn Bitcoin, you wouldn't be having the headache of price of Bitcoin, oh my God, is coming down. There are people too who accumulate Bitcoin, but that is a very, very delicate strategy of accumulating Bitcoin. People who trade with future trading. And so they're actually not trading Bitcoin, rather they are trading the volatility of Bitcoin. So that we call it a strategic gambling, to short or to long. You're actually not holding any Bitcoin. So you are only shorting the time movement of Bitcoin, as it were. So, but understand this, for you to do well in cryptocurrency, you have to be meticulous enough to understand what you wanted from the one. I know everybody wanted Bitcoin, but you do not need to buy it. You go buy Bitcoin now, at maybe $60-something thousand, $62,000. It's quite risky because we can have Bitcoin pull back to $49,000 or $50,000, give and take. And if you buy Bitcoin at $62,000 now, and you get pulled back to $50,000, $40,000, or $49,000, you're going to have a headache. Oh my God, my Bitcoin, it has happened. And you can't rule it out for Bitcoin not to pull back. Okay, so understand that. Now, this is my disclaimer, and you have to understand. I said all information and data here is for informational and educational purposes only. I make no representations as to accuracy, all right, completeness and suitability or validity of any information. So I will not be liable for any errors, omissions, injury, damages, or losses arising from the issues, because the informations are based on my own personal opinion and then experience. So it should not be considered financial professional advice. And so you have to understand that. So the ideas and strategies should not be or never be used without first assessing your financial and your personal financial situations and your own, at least your professional or financial advisor. Now, one thing you must pick is this: generally in life, not even on business, generally in life, you are absolutely responsible for the outcome of your decision. So whatever you decide. Now, when you see a man who apportions blame of his decision to somebody, is an infidel. Every man who is a man, he should be able to decide. And that's what I tell friends. I said, when a man is lying, that is an infidel, because you aren't going to be killed. You are a human being, and you are a man enough to be able to say, this is what I say, and I stand by it. So how can I be inferior as a man and now deny what I say? I need to tell you what I say. And so that's exactly. Now, coming to cryptocurrency, if you're coming in, you're very new and you do not know much about it, one thing for sure that is very strong in cryptocurrency is learning. For instance, I, Felix, I'm a live student when it has to do with blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, and business in general. So I meet friends who claim to know so much. Now, choices you make, it depends on understanding what is risk. Now, we say risk refers to the variability of possible returns associated with a given investment. So it means certainly. It means certainly if I must make money, there will be chances of risk. And in accounting principle, there is no accounting record or accounting book that is complete that's going to be GMO and GMO book, and then GMO trading profit and loss account for the month ended. And then the person now puts GMO trading profit, GMO trading profit and profit account for the month ended. I'm sure that accounting record is not going to be a complete one. And so if you have questionable, it's going to have issue. I think this tech out issue. So now I'm just telling us this. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Okay, so as a matter of fact, you must be responsible for the outcome of your financial decision. Now, please listen. When anyone tells you about a business, not even cryptocurrency, and you ask, are there certain risks associated? And he said, no, that is a big liar. And you too, and you have been informed that, yes, there are risks associated. You say, well, I don't want to do it. then you are not ready for business. That's the truth. I'm telling us now, cryptocurrency have come to a point where people need to be very passionate about it. You don't need to get carried away by what Felix say. It does sugarcoatedly tell you about cryptocurrency or no. No, you don't need. You just need to decide what you want. You need to know what you want and go for it. Now, when you are still rolling here and there of, oh, Felix said this, Felix said that, and that's why I lost my money, man, you are not ready. And that's the truth. So you have to be a man. It doesn't matter what's your age. As far as you come in to learn and you want to make money, then you have to take personal responsibility. Now, I tell friends, every risk taker is actually the frontier of anything. But what is it? Now, certainly, certain time you take risk, it could be very timely. But sometimes, if you waste too much time, you could take it at the wrong time, and then you still end up regretting it. Now, if you look at it, said risk and return is opposite concept in financial world, and the trade-off between them could be thought as the ability to sleep off the night, and for investor, the basic definitions. So the risk is this: you take action is risk, you don't take action is risk. And so, or you just need to know what exactly are you looking for. Now, I always like to let us know what exactly do we do in Plan B. Please, if you are being Plan B, maybe these have not been explained to you, and you are coming into our community fresh, and maybe it has not been explained to you. What we do is that we teach, we instruct, we guide, and we give research information on blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, and many other things. But the foregoing is everyone in our community understand this fact that what we are encouraged in Plan B is Operation Do It Yourself. So if you look at what we do predominantly, teaching, exposing, and showing for people to take advantage. Listen, if you are new tonight, understand that there's no amount of money that is too small to start cryptocurrency. No amount of money. Let no one deceive you. There's no amount of money that is too small to start cryptocurrency. Number two, there is no amount of money that is too big to be in cryptocurrency. But I always warn this: when you are coming in, always be eager and thirsty for knowledge. But the difference in this knowledge is not as like the conventional knowledge you go to acquire. It's a place where if you are teachable, and being teachable does not mean you need to have 24 hours time to come to class. No. Even in normal conversation, you are ready to learn from it. Because that's where people missed it. People want to see when it's a formal class, organized formal class. No. In conversation, you learn from it. And every conversation in the cycle of crypto investors is a knowledge. Is that they're going to tell you, oh, I bought a coin like this, I never knew, I sold, I regretted. Like how many people regretted about Shiba? How many people? I'm going to show you a coin I regretted, and it's still hitting me down now. So if you don't learn, every time I have disciplined myself enough not to check that coin again. But today, I saw that so many activities were happening about it, crazily. So we teach, we instruct, we guide. But we don't have power to force or coerce anybody to do anything. So we don't. So no matter what we research and bring, it's not powerful. What is powerful is the decision of the individual to make use of it. If the person decides not to use it, it's not going to do anything. Now, I always said this to people about this. I said, each industry develops its own terminology over time. So creating certain terms and specific language, which aren't always self-explanatory, this can be a major challenge for a newcomer or into a market or an industry, especially when they come across terms and acronyms that doesn't make any sense at all. Guess what? The blockchain and cryptocurrency sector is no exception. Knowing the basic in the blockchain and cryptocurrency will equip you for a sound decisions and put you ahead of many who are yet to explore the industry. Therefore, you need the right knowledge. You can't rule it out. You can't eat your cake and have it. You need the right knowledge. The right knowledge must be passed to you. If not, you will not enjoy what you're supposed to enjoy. Okay? So basically, in Plan B, so we said, we're in a decentralized world with the aid of internet. Things are getting more simplified with the use of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. Home-based businesses has come to stay, and Internet of Things has become a huge industry for easy exploration in building independent financial strength for all categories of persons. but to take a huge advantage of this phenomenon, okay? This phenomenon, there is an urgent need for equipping soft and up skills. There's what called soft and up skills. Now, there are skills we're acquiring now. They are skills, but they are not up skills. Now, up skills mean continue relevant skills in a new situation. So most time, many of us have certain skills that are not relevant. So they are not up skills. And they are not too tedious to be acquired like those days, as you used to have it. And that's why we call them soft skills. So the right carriers of such skills, Plan B is exceptionally blessed to have gone ahead in these areas of essential education via blockchain and cryptocurrency academy. So the ideology behind our concept is to educate, subscribe, and also teach them how to be a broker of their digital assets, such as cryptocurrency, tokenized stocks, tokenized gold, tokenized real estate, and all of that. So what exactly do we do? If you look at it, what's going to happen in the crypto industry is so big. Now, I was watching in US now, there's a bill now that they are trying to pass across, okay? There's a bill they are trying to pass across now. And then at the end of the day, all of them, they are going to pass it to law. And once that is passed to law, there are going to be more difficulty. There's going to be more difficulty in the system. But either you like it or not, whoever going to be beneficial from those policies or what do they call it? Bills, if it's been passed to law, those are going to benefit from it. They'll benefit from it. Just like how we had what was it called? We had this palliative, and you saw that it devalued the economy so crazily, but it was coming into our own cycle of economy, which is the cryptocurrency. Now, imagine if you don't have any coin and all coins got pumped over and over and over again, and things getting more expensive. So what are you going to do? You won't be able to cope. Either we like it or not, things are going to be very tougher. It's not a prophecy. You understand? So, but the point is that the crypto industry are still going to face a lot of challenge, either you like it or not. So, but who will stay? People with the right skills, with the right knowledge, with the soft skill and the up skills. That's the truth. The truth is that they can't stop cryptocurrency, but they can frustrate cryptocurrency. You watch it. They can frustrate cryptocurrency. If it's not possible, they can frustrate every believers in cryptocurrency. And it takes those, number one, who have been more sunk in knowledge, number two, equipped with enough finances, because there's a way they are blocking here. Okay, imagine the people who were in cryptocurrency in Nigeria, for instance, were only limited to the knowledge of Luno. You knew what happened when, the CBN and all of that, you knew what happened. So those type of people, these
girls.
Okay, so those type of people will have caused a lot of problem for themselves, because they will not be able to, as a matter of fact, they will not be able to in any way survive, because they start running the way, cryptocurrency is bad and all of this, blah, 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 blah. But unfortunately for them, they weren't able to cope. So you need to have the right knowledge. Now, what do we do in Plan B? This is what we do. We have a private mentorship. So I need to highlight to you, we have a private mentorship. This, everyone here, is a must, that you are going to be on that drilling over time, and then, buy into some coins, NFTs, and then, being able to be independent of your own, and not just making the money, then be able to multiply the money, because I've met a lot of friends who make money in crypto in millions of dollars and all of that, being wasted eventually, because they thought that that's how it's going to be. No, there's always a cycle. There's a market cycle, whether you like it or not. A time will come, the way the market is be stampede and then pull back again, to take a new shape. So we have the bill with me. It's yearly membership for that, just for Signal, portfolio management and all of that. Then we have the Crypto Academy. If you don't know anything about cryptocurrency, you just want to start learning and all of that, then of course you have to go enroll. $150, intermediate $300, advanced $500, a masterclass $1,000. Then we have the both AI training for crypto traders. If I'm talking about AI bot trading, I'm not talking about AI bots I've been using for many years. I'm testing another AI now that does trading, all right, on my behalf. Not necessarily, I just connect it and then pay their yearly this thing, not Endotech. I have Endotech, which quite expensive for an average person. But this one now I'm just experimenting. But I like us to know something. If I'm doing my personal trading with my tree commerce, for instance, I'm more aggressive than the automated bot that is trading my hands-free. But what I do is that I spread my tentacles. So if I have a hands-free bot, so whatever it's going to do in a year, for instance, let's say I put in 0.5 Bitcoin in a bot that's going to be trading, hands-free for me. And at the end of the year, even if he has traded the coin, the 1 Bitcoin, and I made extra, okay, I put in, let's say 0.5 Bitcoin, and he has traded extra 0.1 or 0.2, that's good. So that is going to be passive. And then that means just working it on. So it means a logical or a strategic staking is what I've done there. And that's exactly what we do. And, in that, which I'm still experimenting. I want to experiment for 1 or 2 months. Just like I experimented on tree commerce for good 1 year plus before, letting the cat out of the, basket. And then we have the low gems, okay, $750 yearly. You want to be part of the low gem and all of that, you can $750 yearly. Then of course, we have this now, our free weekly update. It's free. You are not charged to come for this Zoom, and it's free for everyone. A Telegram on that is free, the WhatsApp group is free and all of that. So that's what I will show you about Planb. That we say we leverage to on some projects into mining. Okay, we leverage into mining, into staking. Now let me quickly go back here and show some things that's gonna why you need to wake up. Let's watch this clip if it's gonna play.
And there will be a lot of KYC, a lot of other issues they're going to place in our way. We've got to find ways to get through this, and we've got to create DeFi alternatives. From a taxation perspective, this is the golden goose.
Some people are going to try to hijack the whole concept of decentralized finance in order to introduce KYC AML. Know your customer. Who's you? Who's your customer? In DeFi, I'm not anyone's customer, and I don't have any customers if I've built a DeFi platform. KYC AML is worse than useless.
If you just ban all exchanges, like and ban all links from the fiat ecosystem to crypto, they definitely have the ability to really marginalize it.
Central banks crack down on cryptos. All crypto-related transactions are illegal.
Welcome to the DKYC Phase 2 event. This phase is all about ascension. We can't wait to show you what we're working on. It all starts with an amazing new and improved dashboard experience. We're working hard on refillable cards with status tiers attached. This one is Gold Class. You can see the card's real-time balance thanks to the integrated checker. Let's click Refill. We're working on a back-end staking system that puts your BUSD to work.
All right, enough. Now, just to show you certain things that the way we are going in crypto space now, the technological advancement in crypto is bigger than we have before. And if you miss out of it, sorry, because the technological advancement in the crypto space, like I've said, it's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. So what you need to do is to help yourself to be in charge. If you are not, if you don't wake up, if you don't work on yourself, and you still believe, some funny saying about cryptocurrency, what's going to happen, and blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry, it's your case. All right, I'm sorry, it's your case. So because there are so many things you can do in crypto right now. We've done a lot of things. I told you guys about staking. I was checking. One time I was training, and I checked Radium that was stake. I never knew that the Radium that was stake, I've actually accrued about 1.56 Radium. And how much was stake? 64. That was too quick. I can't really explain how fast that has happened. I can't really explain that. So 1.5, that was so fast. Okay, so but the point is that I'm just trying to explain to you that when you need to do well in cryptocurrency, you need the right knowledge, and you must be teachable. If you're not teachable, I'm sorry. Yeah, fine. Anybody can come into cryptocurrency, and it seems to be he's very lucky and does buy to like people come into cryptocurrency beginning of this year, for instance, and come in and bought Shiba Inu. They thought that's how cryptocurrency works. Now, I'm not prophesizing evil for anyone. If you're not teachable, if you're not ready to acknowledge to yourself enough, there's no amount of money you can accumulate that will not go down. I can tell you that. It's just going to be like a gambler who just won a jackpot and then is going to think that's how the jackpot is won every day by day. And then you pour the money back to the system swallow the money. So all you need is to get a strategy, the right strategy on how to manage your portfolio and how to manage your crypto, and then work on yourself as much as possible. And then, of course, pray God to give you good humility, not to be bumble, because that's the first thing that can destroy anyone. Because everybody wants to, I'm going to make money, and then when they make money, they start misbehaving and all of that. Money has wings. It stays where value is being created, and then the honor does that. So this is a cycle, and just need to tune to the right frequency, make a lot of money. There's insane money to be made in cryptocurrency. And I want to let you know, don't be too rigid in what you have learned. A lot were so rigid. And that's what today, they told you they have been in cryptocurrency for more than 6-7 years, but there's no sign as to what either they were there or not. There was no sign. Yeah, a lot have been there. They've been blabbing. They tell you they're professor, they are guru, they are consultant, they are expert, blockchain, crypto expert, and all that, prophet, crypto prophet, and stuff like that. And there's nothing to show for all of those big English. So you do not need those English. So, and if you're coming in, do not make that mistake of, I told somebody the other time that the knowledge of 2016 in crypto will not give you any profit in 2021, 2022, even to 2024. So you have to be very careful. You are new, don't be braggadocious about the whole thing. Be simple, be humble to get the right knowledge. Because dimension at which cryptocurrency is going is different from what we used to know. And why is it permitted? Because we're still at the infant stage of cryptocurrency. Come next 2, 3, 4, 5 years to 10 years, we are still not stabilized. That's the truth. And there's still going to be a lot of troubles around cryptocurrency. Now, what happened with cryptocurrency cards? If you come down, it will go up back. So all you need to know is to tune to the right information and right frequency so that you can be ahead of others. Okay, now I'm going to go very quickly now. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, so like now, I expected Bitcoin, just like we are struggling now to get out of the cloud for Bitcoin. If I use 2 hours time in Ichimoku cloud, yeah, so trying to get ahead, and then of course looking up here 60, 64, 67,000. And I was telling somebody okay, I think I was saying in our paid group or Be With Me or Be With Me or private mentorship that we're looking at breaking. We've been struggling within this range, and it has been hitting 63 and drop back, higher 64. And so that within this week, 2 latest by Tuesday, or just more days to come, you can have Bitcoin crossing. If we're able to get out of the cloud, of course, tomorrow noon, then we should be able to see, okay, Bitcoin crossing the previous time of 64. And so if we can cross 66, 67 neatly, then we are, boom, to probably $72,000. But if you're not, I'm not here to give you the measurement, sorry. Your, okay, sorry. Coming. There we go. Okay, so Bitcoin, Bitcoin, I'm looking at if we're able to break 64, is stop line over here, then we can struggle a little while in 66, 67, then over to 70, 72. But if not, then we can break over down again. Sorry. Under the cloud back somewhere, yeah, somewhere here, 49 or 50 range, you know, of the F volume. So, but that may not be, may not likely, but expect anything in cryptocurrency, please. I'm not in the technical class, okay? So you don't expect me to, right? There we go. Okay. So that's for Bitcoin. So, but at least expect some good move up from tomorrow in Bitcoin and all of that. Like you could see the MACD. I've been able to have a kind of, but no confirmation yet because we need to be above the cloud. So many people want to ask me what I'm doing. I know a lot of you do technical analysis. You've done your market indicators to see that the trend is actually trying to reverse, you know, to take an up dimension. But we're struggling to break the neckline over here, just like a kind of double bottom. And then if we're able to break up there, then we can go up. So that's one side. Now, something I need to just let us see very quickly before you have a question. Yeah, I've done a lot of staking. So I already have 4 or 5 coins, but I'm going to shoot only 4 or 3. Now, I said 5 coins for free cost on ground today. Coins around metaverse. I just told us on the listing that you have to walk around metaverse, walk around NFT, walk around meme coins, and then some staking coins. All right, you have to walk around those coins, and you can make insane money. Maybe in a month you can do 100, 200%. Why not? And but I'm sure most people in Plan B now, excuse me, they're not interested in 50% coins. I'm sure most people in Plan B are more mature than doing 50%. I take profit. Yeah, and I need to correct this impression. Sometimes when we use this language, every trader will take profit from the table, never go broke. Please be warned. The issue is this. If you come into the market as a business person, as a trader, you should identify what exactly you want to achieve. There's some coins I bought now. I'm not even looking at whatever is happening in the market. It's none of my business because those coins have been staked. So those coins have been staked. So it's none of my business of what's happening to them. I'm only getting my staking reward over those coins. So as a matter of fact, we don't trouble myself. Whatever is happening to such coin, it's just like, oh, Felix, I've been able to build my portfolio and earn 1 Bitcoin. And I keep that Bitcoin probably maybe in what's this place we used to keep Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, or Midas for staking or any other place or Celsius network, and it's kept there for staking. And price of Bitcoin come down from $60,000 and come to $18,000. It's none of my business. Such shouldn't be my disturbance because I've established a purpose, reason for holding that one Bitcoin. And so it doesn't matter what's going to happen to Bitcoin. Because by that virtue, one of my mentors told me long time, Felix, if you want to be a millionaire, get one Bitcoin and keep. And that's true. He said, what you need to do just to wait for a few years and one Bitcoin get to $1 million, you're a millionaire. And that's, so with that, and that's why we tell people to be early enough. And then when project comes, they buy into this coin, many people don't listen until the coin is now become a ball, a man, then everybody wants to get it. No. You have to look for what make a coin a giant, what make a coin a gem, all right? What make a coin a full potential, and that's what to look for. And sometimes when people are explaining that to you, you may not understand from afar, and you're not going to appreciate it. You know, when you buy certain coin, and then it more and then pull back, you're demoralized instead to add to those portfolio. That means the first play, you never believe in that coin. Just like Cardano now, many people don't have Cardano, and Cardano came down to as low as anything. Nobody looks at it. Up to now, Cardano got to about $3 point something, and now Cardano is about $2, and many people don't seem to buy it. But I can tell you maybe until when Cardano is about $20, $40, $50, everybody want to buy it. Matic came down to as low. What if Matic in the next 6 months, what if Matic get to $10? Now, when the moment Matic get to $10 is when many people want to buy Matic. And then when Matic now hit that $10, everybody buy, it come down to $2 or $3 or $5. Everybody, oh my God, I lost my money. No, you have to be greedy when others are scared, and then be careful when others are greedy. So you must understand. And in one thing in cryptocurrency, please, especially those of us who are new, even old people, see, everything we are doing crypto, yes, coins that have been well established for long, you can do a lot of technical analysis about it. But a coin that has not even been established, there's some coins now, they are not being listed yet. They are still in the pre-sales. People are, you're just risking yourself into it. That's the truth. And what makes you to, like, is going to do well is the community around it. The community around it begin to market, say a lot of good things about it, much review about such coin, and that's all. And it is not what is good that actually sell. It is what is well marketed. You can have a project that have fantastic potentials. If they are not being marketed enough and very well marketed to people who have appreciated to be part of the strength of the economy, it's not going to do well. Eventually, it may still do well, but at that point in time when it ought to have done well, it won't do. And so it's not about, hey, this coin, I'm going to buy it and all of that. Do you know the man who owns the coin? No, that's not it. Are there tentacles? I always tell people, looking at these factors in cryptocurrency, a coin, what are they trying to achieve? Even if you know what they want to achieve, it is not enough to have a use case. It is important to create the market. It is not enough to have a use case. It is important to liaise with partners. Now, once you are able to liaise with partners, then it's going to be a problem. So it is not enough to have a very nice project and not having partners, the right partner that's going to propel different community into such system. Okay, so you must understand that if you are in cryptocurrency, any project you are buying into, you must see who they liaise with, their community, the marketing strategy, and all of that. So on that note, you can see fantastic projects are not selling. Why? The partnership. And now, even if the partnership have not been recognized, you look at the people behind it, are they actually proactive? Excuse me. Okay, so some people will feel that their project is nice and they are so naive about the whole thing, just complacent. And who told you that you have brought a project and somebody cannot copy your project? And you copy your project, you go extra mile beyond what you are not doing. And whoever hears and gets his own first will pick it at the expense of yours. Yours is good, but is it well positioned? Is it well marketed? I can tell you today, many of us have bought some coins that you do not even know the use case. True or true? Most coins we have bought, yeah, we try to check the tokenomics and all of that. But most coins we have bought today, many of us don't even know who are the people behind it and all of that. Yeah, it is true, we check certain factors and all of that. No, but because you want to sit down to say, oh, who is this man, blah, blah, blah. The coin is moon. We have so many coins like that. There's so many coins like that. Like today in the morning, or a coin was sent to me before I show us this, why you need to buy all these coins. Let me just go here. Yeah, this coin was sent to me to check. When I was sent to check, the coin was nothing. The percentage was still very low. But I have to just check quickly, the review, and I saw that this coin is going to be pumped. As at that time, it was less than, was it 50% or thereabout? Okay, it was down somewhere, and then Now, if you check now, if we even check the name of such coin, can be very funny. And what is this coin used for? Yeah, fine. You may say, hey, they're going to do that. They say a lot of things they're going to do. It may not be true. It may not be true. But eventually, somebody is going to make a lot of money. So you can ask why you do not need to be too rigid about what knowledge you think you have acquired in crypto. You just need to be simple enough. Because for me, I will tell people, no matter how knowledgeable you are without Malachi, it doesn't make any sense. So no, you know everything in cryptocurrency and it does not resort to your economic strength, it's not making any sense. That's the truth. So somebody claiming to know so much in crypto for you, you're not asking, okay, what is the proof? So, and somebody may come in and without knowing so much, but he's so humble enough. His own is to take instructions and work with it, and then the results produce it. And that's what everybody is looking for. So you have to be strategic. I'm not going to be teaching a lot of that to say, hey, this is how you should do it and all of that. You're personally responsible. So that's for now. There's so many things I need to show us, but I need to wrap up now. So if you're in crypto, this project, they are aligned with Metaverse. There are about 10 different coins we've checked that align with Metaverse, and they're going to be kind of hype around them that will build them up. So it's not a financial advice, okay? So Netvig, you can buy it. It's already, it's a decentralized wallet, but you can buy it on, look at this. NTVRK. So you can buy it. Okay, so it's even down. In the morning, it was lesser, far. Then it pump up. So why not? You can take advantage of getting, even if it's 1 or 2, if you have money, watch it for the next 1 month. It may surprise you what is going to do for you. Okay? It may surprise what's going to do for you. Let me just show something about this guy. So what is clip?
Network.
3 years ago, we began building a virtual reality universe where anyone can use their imagination to create their own virtual worlds. Today, we are thrilled to demonstrate the power of Network's VR sandbox, where users can seamlessly create their own virtual universe. Meet other people, earn money, and so much more. All you need are Network's user-friendly VR tools and the power of your imagination. The first incredible thing about Network is the way the land is created. All locations in Network are uniquely generated by our proprietary software, meaning no mountain, river, forest, or other natural formation is similar to another one in Network, making each piece of land completely unique. Users can also redesign the land by changing the land generation settings, or easily sculpt on top of it using our user-friendly sculpting tools. after creating their land, users can, for example, drag and drop complete buildings or other items onto their land, which are sourced from Network's marketplace. In addition, designers, developers, and users will be able to upload their own supported assets and instantly offer them for all in-app purchases or trade them with other users using Network's marketplace. Network enables users to quickly test their creation by switching between creative and immersive modes. We want users to be able to create their own unique virtual place as easily as it is to open a page in current social media networks and immediately invite their friends and other visitors for different purposes, such as socializing, gaming, training, and even work. We have developed tools to help users build better.
Enough, ladies and gentlemen. So if you have what's it called? If you have KuCoin account and it's already available on KuCoin and it's on their Hotbit, all right, or some Hotbits. So it's on Uniswap, so you can buy it or the coin and hold it, watch it for the next 1 month. Yeah, so over time, I think to put your interest to check and read more about this project. You know, stuff like I've told us, and one thing is that cryptocurrency is not the dimension you think. There's going to be a lot of things, creativity and community-based activities around, you know, coins, and then that may amaze you crazily of what they can do. And so stop being too rigid, okay? All right, so the next coin is, of course, is a coin we're used to. We've bought this coin for some time. It is part of our primary coin, but the dimension of this coin, you saw what happened the day the Facebook talked about moving to Meta and things correlated to decentralized land, that is Mana. It was crazy. And I think now the price has actually pulled back to an extent. So, and there's still going to be a lot of hype around it, decentralized. All right, you can still get it. It all depends on you. I think you can get on Binance, you can get it on Coinbase, you can get on Hobby and still on KuCoin, right? And so you can get it. So it's still about $2.79. So of course, these are coins that have some established base before now. And just like when we talk about ecosystem coins, many people don't understand certain fundamental we check around a coin. VLX is a coin that have been doing some stuff around those what we call launchpad tokens and project. So VLX, so we have a VLX, and we have Velaspad, and so you can get this if you want, why not? And there's some things that are coming up in the next few days, or from now to the 20th of this month, and that's going to put some activities for this VLX to be used for conversions or liquidity provisions on a particular project. So if you have some money, why not? If you get now, you get to $1 or $2 or $1.5, why not? You can sell, you make money. And so then you can look at, yeah. So the fourth one, I say is Wooted, only for private mentorship group. So it's an IDO that was going to be launched on the 16th of this month. Then there's another one, it's also going to be a part gem token. So I think those one only go for people who are on bill with me and who are subscribers on. All right, so that's enough. Out of 5, I'll give you 3. And there's still many coins, of course, you can buy into, and they are doing a lot of fantastic things. Yeah, let me check this guy. Has he gone off? I think he came down, and for a lot of people to have been able to buy more. Are you kidding me? He came down, he jumped up again. Okay. Your how's this one? Forgot this guy. Or sorry. So cryptocurrency is crazy, and people just need to know exactly what they're looking for. And I always tell people be long-term perspective, have a long-term perspective so that you can do well. If you are too short-sighted about crypto, you miss project that will that have capacity to bless you crazily, and so which is not good. Okay, so you have to be, yeah. Check. I was trying to check a project. It's this guy. Okay. Okay. Even this pancake has been slow. I've been having a distorted growth for a very long time on this at this spot. So I'm sure, just like what happened, we told a lot of people on Solana. Yeah, we told a lot of people on Solana, and I think similar thing may happen. Yeah, this guy, it's a network. Yeah, okay, Quark. Yeah, I was checking this Quark. Oh, Cody is not resting. That's good. Cody is not resting. Quark. Okay, it's not getting tired. Okay. Okay. Think we need to pray for grace tomorrow for me to be able to tend to all activities. Magic Dodge. Let me check it. For a build. Magic Dodge. This is already tired of this forum. Jomo. Okay, these are just building block. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening. And if you have questions, you just type your question and then it can be responded to. Okay, this person is already tired of being here. Have a nice day. Okay, so please, you have a question, you can just get it typed and then I'll respond to it. Yeah, someone say, I don't understand what you're saying. Someone say, what happens and be with me? Okay, you want really to know? Be with me. Yeah, I think you have already assigned the person. Be with me is a forum for mature mind who know what they are doing in crypto, and they subscribe. And we have people who are learning and at the same time be with me. But if you come in to be with me and you don't know anything about cryptocurrency at all, well, you have to go back to the basic classes. That's you subscribe for Be With Me, and at the same time you be on the basic intermediate so that to learn more on how to use your, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, all those your exchange, and get basic things, how to operate. And then, but the good thing is that you do not need to finish learning everything before you start making money in crypto. And somebody say, let me learn, just like, let me finish learning demo in Forex. And before I enter to the live account, the good thing is that while you're learning, you can buy some coins and keep. And then before you finish learning, you're already a millionaire. And so I think that makes a lot of sense. That when you finish learning everything, people finish making all the money. And you come back, now I learn, I can speak big English about blockchain technology. I'm not an expert, and then you don't have any money. Nobody's going to listen to your expertise English. And so that's what happened there, on the Be With Me. Okay, somebody's still asking. Okay, oh, thanks. Oh, God bless you. Sure, big to follow. Please share the 4th and 5th. Congratulations. Please, what's your take on Wakanda Inu? Yeah, that coin has been mooning for a long time, not today. Well, I have not even been following that, but I think that had been going on and on and on and on for a long time. How long do we expect this bull run to last? No, this bull run, it's just like, it's just maintain a pullback. But of course, we should expect in festive period, there can be a lot of take profit for people. But, the way it's happening now, if you look at the way crypto have been going since 2020, and now we haven't had really a kind of fall, total gallant fall like that. But what really happened in that where we go to 28,000 was it just a big pullback and not a total crash, because we couldn't go back below that, what we expected to go to 14,000. And so can it still happen? Why not? Anything can happen. So that's one thing we understand about that. So the bull run may not just get short-lived like that. So you just find out that the market is not just juicy. It could maintain a kind of sideways movement over time. And then everybody expect a pullback and a refuse. After the sideways movement, it will pull up again and stuff like that. But one good thing is listen. One good thing is this, listen. When you are in profits, you can take some money and have some USDT as standby, so that when there's a pullback, you can always load more coins. That's not the case of the coins you have stake. You don't bother yourself about those ones. Okay, so somebody say, whatever you do can certify tokens. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, even in the right time to buy ETH. Or else, please, my three comments is telling me IP is changed and I can't log in. What is the situation? There's no situation. That means maybe you have refreshed your page and then you log out and say IP is changed. You have been copying it directly from your email and paste it. Okay, it won't work. Type it one after the other. Check the code they sent to you and memorize it and type it one after the other. If you refuse, refresh that page and re-log in, and then don't copy and paste. So type it out and put it, it's going to log in. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's kind of give the staking platform. Staking platform aware? We have a lot of staking platform. Okada is a project right now. Now is in Dubai and celebrating theirs. Launch of parties. My brother, yes, anything good can come out of Nazareth. But what I always tell us to be very careful is that we have many of us, especially those some guys that are like maybe top leader in cryptocurrency, especially in Africa, Nigeria. We have many of us, we are not out for some problem. Most of us is just extortion. And that's why it's not as if we don't have beautiful project, but we don't have beautiful propeller of those projects. And those are the issues. You just see somebody just hyping someone's head, I'm going to create a MasterCard and all of that. Everybody start pumping money. And what happened at the end of the day? And if the projects rock pool, instead to pull out the money they have made and use it to like back up we've seen a coin that the coin want to die, and the owner, because he has made some money, have to buy off some and burn the coin off the market just to make sure that the coin is being certified. So, but an average person, maybe in Africa and all of that, when they see the project is even dying, they made a lot of money, they forget about it, they create another one, We just need to be very careful and know what we're doing exactly. So that's just that thing. Yeah, and this other person say what? Okay, exactly. Good. What was the minimum in USDT you on your Uniswap to buy Ethereum based token? I notice I have $130 worth of Ethereum. Can buy. That your $130 Ethereum is not even up to a gas fee. Now listen, if you look at some of those projects that those like pre-sales and those coin we're buying, those meme coin we're buying, most of them that are Ethereum based are more stronger than those one on Binance Smart Chain. We have a lot of nonsense on Binance Smart Chain. They are pool anyhow. You see developer will just destroy and set up anything, bulk, all manner of things. But on the Ethereum, yes, the gas fee may be big. I always tell people, you want to buy a coin and it's going to cost you $100 or $200, and the gas fee is $250. How much coin you bought? $150 plus $250, that is $400. That's your cost price. So always calculate it that way as my cost price. So if it's my cost price, I have spent $400. So whatever volume of the coin you buy, it costs you $400. So when the coins start mooning and all of that has done $800, has done $1,200 or $1,500, you're at about $3,000. You now check how much are they going to charge you if you want to swap back. Of course, they charge you very big, and let's say they charge you another $300 for swapping back. $300 plus $400 is $700, and you make about $4,000 or $3,000. Then take that $700 from me. That's your total cost. So stop getting, because some coin that will have given you better and good money, you ran away from them, and then because of gas fee, no. Just understand it's a project, okay? Because it's more better to even buy some Ethereum-based coin and hold them than those BNB-based coin. Most of those BNB-based coins just good to buy a moon you sell, unless the project that you can actually follow up so much. Can you remind us the site or app where one can mine Bitcoin for free and trade using future before you can withdraw? There is no place you can mine Bitcoin free. Anyone telling you are mining free Bitcoin, you are wasting your time. It's just robbing Peter to pay. No place you mine Bitcoin free. That's a bullshit. Permit me for that language. There's no place you mine Bitcoin free. No place. Do you know what Bitcoin is about? Not even no major retailer is mining Bitcoin now. So capitalists buying up the one mining Bitcoin, as it were. No place to mine Bitcoin free. No place. Don't let anyone deceive you. So be careful. So you just get yourself born. It's better you stay and get the ideal thing in the space and work on yourself rather than wasting your resources on some of those platforms. With someone say, come and mine Dogecoin. We are mining Dogecoin. Come and mine Tron coin. Someone will tell you, come and mine, what's it called? BNB. And then people will be putting their money that they are mining BNB. Where are you mining BNB from? I will say, come and mine BNB. Bring your money and mine BNB. I say, you get what you say? A pre-mined coin has come and mine it. How? How is BNB a mineable coin? So as come and mine it, and then you keep your money in such forum and say you are mining BNB. Is it a mineable coin? So those are the things we have to be very careful about and all of that. You know, if you have a project like, okay, all of us now who have invested in minting of Zinc, okay, you are minting Zinc. Zinc have told you from beginning that our coin, we have an Explorer, you know, invest your money and then it's minting for you. Okay, then you want to sell it, okay, we can wrap it for you when you withdraw it to your Ethereum blockchain. We wrap it to ERC20 protocol, and then you can sell it to Uniswap pending when on exchange house. No, those are different things altogether. And sometimes you have to be very careful, you know, when you say, let me wait until, let me show you one regret. I've told you guys why I don't preach to people about crypto. I don't. It's not my culture. And I will never do that. If you want to do crypto, you do crypto. If you don't want to do crypto, you sleep. I've told a lot of friends to go and do to open restaurants instead of coming to crypto. Some of them can do, oh my God. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Now look at this coin, and now why I don't joke with project. And I don't force anybody to join me in project. This is one of the biggest regrets of my crypto adventure. I've shared this testimony with a lot of time. Another one that will have been the worst was Hex. But I thank God, Hex, at least if I had done what I did on Hex on this coin, man, it would have been crazy. Now I've shared this testimony. When I was opportune to buy this coin, it was, look at it. I use $1,200 to buy 230,000 pieces of this coin. Now, it was very insignificant. So when the 230,000 pieces, I sold ore, and it gave me $50,000 thereabout. All right, and then I was happy. Now, as at the time I would check later, it was around, at around, eventually when it was around $2-3, I say, oh, forget it about it. This coin is going nowhere. Now, why? Look at it. I will show you why. I was following them all, but I didn't believe in those things they were saying. They were talking of in the future, we're going to do this. Now, listen, in the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency language, blockchain, what we know before all of those proof of stake and all of this were coming, what we know it was proof of work because of mining. So they said they have what we call people-powered network and proof of coverage. And they kept on telling us that they would be doing mining, staking, and all that things in their project. But I didn't believe it. That's the truth. So, that's why I tell friends, I say, when you come into a project, just like some of our friends now are in Zinc, they are minting Zinc. Every second they want to sell their Zinc. Because number one, they don't even believe the project. Like me, I've told myself, Zinc, I've registered, I'm minting, I'm building the network. I believe it. If they mess up, fine. So that's why in cryptocurrency, I always tell people in business, I don't adopt use theory. I don't adopt dependent theory. I adopt use theory, meaning everything I'm carrying, they are here. Nothing can be here. Only here belong. Everywhere can go anywhere, but here, my mind and everything belongs to God. And so whatever is here, I can remove my hands. And that's why nothing put me down. No matter what loss I suffer, I move. No matter success God give to me, I give it to him. Thank you, God, for what you've done. And that's why none of those things move me. Everybody get crazy about this. There is nothing you have made today that somebody have not made. And there's nothing you made that somebody will not still make more than it. The beautiful one are not yet done. Some money one made about 4 years ago. We thought it was money, but 2 years ago, it became nothing. A year ago, it became nothing. This year, it became nothing. The same thing by next year, by 2023, by 2024, you're going to look at a few millions of dollars probably you have now. You thought you have money. It's going to be like a change. That's the truth. So imagine while following up these guys, they say proof of coverage and all that, yada, 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 yada. And then I say they have come again. That's what they say. So proof of coverage, and then the moment the coin get up, see, can see? Proof of coverage. Our novel proof of work algorithm enables hotspots to be rewarded trustlessly, blah, blah, blah. I say, nah, lie. So once the coin move up crazily, I sold everything. Now, I think I was sharing with us when the coin was about 15 and later about $19. That was about last 1 or 2 months ago. Now, I now check, I came to the system and I checked this one, staking. And when I check the staking, that means to become, say, stake and become a validator, and then say secure the network and HNT. Now, to become a validator, just read this. Now, look at what they say, sorry. It said, to run a validator require a stake, that's deposit of 10,000 HNT, and running validator node software in a suitable environment. Now listen, now, if they say $10,000 is cheap. Now, but as at the time I bought the coin, 10,000 of HNT was worth about $50-something because $1,200 bought 230,000 pieces. And so that means a 10,000 plus 10,000 volume of the coins at that time was just about $52, right? Now, if they have said invest, if they have said invest, right? Invest $5,000, $10,000, I'll say, okay, let me look for it. Now, that's not all. Now, I haven't paid for this. Then you are going to be giving specification of machines, I said, in return for staking, users contribute to network scalability and NHNT. Validator node are new entity on the Helium blockchain that perform consensus group work, including verifying transactions and adding new blocks to the blockchain. Now, this is not enough. If your software is not running on a network, 24 hours network, you are penalized. And if you want to read more thereafter, you can read it. You are penalized. Now, this is not the challenge. Look at the challenge. How many coin? 10,000. As at the time we're checking, the coin was 19 cents. Now, today, the coin is $43. Okay? Now, Felix, come and be a validator. They don't challenge me not to be a validator. So 10,000 of this coin multiplied by $43.56. That is $435,000. As at the time I was doing experiment of this, it was 192. No, the first time I was doing experiment was around $120,000. Yeah, for the 10,000. Now later 192. Now that means anyone who used 192 to even buy this course at the time I was saying now is seated on $435,000 or $435,000. Now that's not enough. Now you have to buy, some of those tools to have access. Now imagine what yours truly, I wasted 230,000 of the coin multiplied by 43, right? 0.68 now, prevailing rate. This is 1, 2. That's $10 million. That's $10 million. So that means give and take, I will have had 10,000 volume to be able to be a validator. That's just a minimum. That means I can do more than that. I will have been able to do that comfortably. Now, these are reasons why we tell people when you have access, an opportunity to buy into a coin that probably, have a kind of, lineup or roadmap of project to do, just believe the rumor, just buy the rumor. And if you must sell to say, let me cash out some things, don't sell it all. All right. And just like many of us, in our community, you bought Shiba, and now we said, make sure you just have some Shiba, you have Kishu and all of those coins and all that. When you are selling, don't sell them because you don't know what's going to happen in the next 1 year, 2 years. So you can imagine now, if that is in my hand, let's pretend that, okay, Felix sold everything, but he just kept 100,000 pieces, and the 100,000 pieces was taken somewhere. So 100,000 pieces multiplied by, give and take, $43, that should be about $4.something million. So $4.3 million, that will have been something good by now. And then you can pick up part of the money, probably take $1 million to buy other coins and then allow them to be. So it's on that note, we always tell people be very careful when it has to do with crypto. Don't claim to know too much. There's so much things to get from here. So those of us who are privileged to have been in Zinc, either it's a lie or it's a true, I will advise you, don't waste your coin. I will always say that. You have start minting, and if anything that's coming to your brain is, let me withdraw my coin and go and sell it, don't say we didn't warn you. And if eventually it didn't work out, like I think was good, we always said, Zinc technology will be the most stupid and foolish nonsense people not to implement what they say, because what they highlighted to achieve, if they do, that is crazy money. And if they don't, another person will hijack that technology. That's the truth, because it's a technology that, improving a lot of things to come and all of that. So what do I now need to do? Just to buy into the rumor and believe that the moment it comes, going to make a lot of money. And that was exactly what we believe, where we bought Shiba. I said Shiba was going to come. Some people say, are you sure? Are you not sure? And it came. Say, some people go and stake your coin and say, I'm not sure. This coin may not do anything and all of that. But today, what are we talking about? So ladies and gentlemen, enough, the world should be enough for the wise, and then help yourself out to make the best money in this space, and then you can help yourself and help your family and friends around you. Okay, so by tomorrow, those of us in view with me, 9 p.m., I'm going to do a live trading. Thank you very much. You have a nice time, everybody. I hope you enjoy your day or night, sorry. And those of you who are in a country where you're just to go and resume your work now, have a pleasant working time.
A guy in a township.
Oh, thank you.